Will the Lady Altas find the winning formula once again here in this game like the one that they had in game number 1? Or will FPU just insert or assert their dominance here in this game number 3? Yes, indeed. Where it all started here in the B-League Collegiate Challenge 2023 semifinals po tayo. Nagpapatuloy lang ang mga aksyon dito sa loob ng Paco Arena. Jay De La Cruz together with Ana Gopico and Ana. All rubber matches today, ha?
Napaka-exciting ng mga games natin ngayon dahil parehong teams natin, 1-1 na yung panalo for this semifinals game.
Oo, trip to the finals ang nakataya dito. Mauuna tayo sa women's division. You have FEU versus Perpetual Help in our women's division. And later on, after ng laban na to, hindi pa tapos itong rivalry na tinatawag natin. It's LaSalle versus Ateneo. Round 3 here in the semifinals matchup, but we have to talk about where these two teams stand right now. The Lady Blazers, they're just awaiting for an opponent na makakita nila this Wednesday. FEU tsaka Perpetual Help, hindi pa tapos ang laban, pero nabanggit natin kanina, Ana. Umpisa natin dito sa Perpetual Help. They found their groove. Like we said, they found the right formula in game number 1 through the help of this person right here, their number 1 attacker, si Mary Rose Dapol.
Yes, during their last game, meron siyang 15 attacks, 8 excellent receptions. So pagdating sa floor defense, maaasahan talaga tong si Mary Rose dahil in an overall scoring dito sa league natin, she's part of the top 10 for the best digs and best reception. So maaasahan mo talaga siya both in attacks and floor defense.
Two-way player, ika nga, no? Dapol had 15 in their previous game. She had 13 back in game number 1 itong elimination round. Meron siyang 12 points doon. Dito naman sa kabila, attacker kontra attacker dito. Chenny Tagaon has been leading the way. Kahit maraming malalakas na attackers itong FEU, it's Chenny Tagaon who's been standing out.
During their last game, meron siyang 23 attacks, 10 excellent digs, and 2 service aces. So, very all-around player din pagdating sa scoring itong si Chenny Tagaon. And lagi nating naririnig yung pangalan niya kahit sa lahat ng games niya. Very consistent na player itong si Chenny.
And for sure, we'll see a lot of her in this matchup. Because why not? Ang mananalo dito, simple lang. Pupunta na sa finals. It's all going to be the Lady Altas versus the Lady Tamaraos when we return. This is the B-League Collegiate Challenge 2023 semifinals.
second referee, Mr. Fernando Velarde. Now let's call in the starters. First, for the winning team of semifinals, game number 2, the Lady Tamaraws of Far Eastern University. Starting off with jersey number 1, Faida Bacanque. Wearing jersey number 4, Karim Truz. At number 5, Christine Ubaldo. Wearing jersey number 8, Mitzi Panangin. At number 9, Chini Tagaod. Wearing jersey number 14, Keisha Bedonia. Libero is number 17, Margaret Encarnacion. Head coach is Mr. Manolo Refugia. Now presenting the starting lineup of the winners of the first match of the semifinals, University of Perpetual Help Lady Altas. Let's call in first their team captain, number 15, Razel Aldea. Wearing jersey number 1, Mary Rose Dapo. At number 3, Winnie Betania. Wearing jersey number 4, Shyla Omipon. At number 9, Charmaine Ocado. Wearing jersey number 16, Jasmine Sapin. Starting libero is number 12, Marian Andal. With her head coach, Sandy Rieta.
You just heard the starters of both teams. Itong FEU, usual names, but they'll go again with that combination of Encarnacion and Wangko. Exchanging duties pagdating kung sila ang oopensa o sila ang dedepensa. Sa Perpetual Help naman, we like to call this the Magnificent Seven of Coach Sanderieta.
Dahil parehong teams yan na mini-mix up yung players niya inside. Last game, yung etong Perpetual, napansin ko, halos lahat ng players niya, ginamit niya sa loob. Now, yung question ko doon, Jay, is it a question of hindi ba gumagana yung players niya? Or is it because everybody is working nung game na yun, kaya lahat nagkaroon ng chance?
Tignan natin kung mag-iiba ang storya nito for Perpetual Help. But for FEU, remember, they sweep the eliminations. Natalo sila nung game 1 so far. That's their lone loss here in the Vili Collegiate Challenge. And we start things off with Charmaine Ocado attacking from the middle.
Unang puntos pa lang, meron na tayong play na nakikita galing sa Perpetual with a Be Quick and Tres Patong.
If we're not mistaken, that is the very first play of Perpetual Help back in game number 1. It also produced them a point. Meanwhile, that double attack did not go over. First point of FEU. Alam mo na kagad sa Perpetual Help yung mga pinupuntahan nila dito. Siyempre, nandyan yung Charmaine Ocado, tapos Mary Rose Dapol.
Maririnig din natin mamaya si Shai Umipon. So, hintay-hintayin lang natin. Nasa likod pa siya.
Eh di naka-atake ang FEU kasi lumampas yung service ni Chini Tagaod. Ang isang titignan dito ng FEU, Ana, yung error. They had 25 errors in total back in game number 2. Kahit nakuha ng FEU yung laro na yun, errors pa rin yun. Ang dami pa rin yun. As that one was killed by Mitzi Panangin.
Tsaka pag pinagsama mo yung puntos na yun, isang buong set yung binigay nila.
That's correct.
Kung isipin mo.
And it's Mitzi serving. Si Umipon ang kumuha. Didiskarte si Ocado. On FEU, there's Bedonia!
Isa din itong si Bedonia si Keisha Bedonia sa mga main attackers nitong FEU. Very reliable. Last game, meron siyang 16 points. So, hindi din nalalayo masyado kay Chini yung puntos na na-contribute nitong si Keisha during their last game.
And for Keisha, as Mitzi Panangin scored an ace, para kay Keisha, magandang pagkakataon itong V-League in order for her to fully get her rhythm towards the Season 86 of the UAAP. Diba?
Dahil itong si Chinny, siya yung pinupuntahan ng FEU.
Oo.
Even in UAAP, siya din yung pinupuntahan. So itong si Keisha, mas naririnig na natin yung pangalan niya na nagko-contribute during this V-League.
Pero ayan na si Mary Rose Dapol.
Down the line.
Libre.
Butas na butas yung down the line itong FEU. Wala ding blocker. And she took advantage of that.
There's Wangko. Great reception. Ganda rin ng kuha ni Marian Nandal. Too close to the net. And what presence of mind Mary Rose Dapol got in that previous point.
Alam mo, labanan din ito ng mga libero, itong game na to. Both liberos, actually tatlo kasi itong sa FEU, nagsasalit-salit talaga. And Wangko has been doing well. Isa siya sa leading best digger o best receiver in this V-League. And ito namang si Andal, hindi nagpapatalo with the defense. And that was a great opposite attack coming from Bacangke.
Alam mo naman yung si Faida Bacangke, walang pakialam yan sa depensa.
Pero pag atake, talagang...
Oo, walang pakialam sa depensa, atake lang yan eh.
Babanatan niya yung bola.
Oo. 1 point lead for the Lady Tamaraws here. Open things up and she scored an ace. Second ace for FEU na hindi pa tayo nakakarating ng first technical timeout, ha?
Etong si Faida Bacangke, you can't expect less from her dahil isa siya sa top 10 best servers for this league. Ayan, napaka-killer service coming from Faida.
No good from Winnie Bedanya. There's Keisha Bedonia. Similar play. Did not work. There's Dapol. That one went out. But the referee said there was a checkpoint will go to the Lady Altas.
Sinubukan niya ulit dalhin dun sa down the line yung attack na yun. Mukha talagang outside coming from this perspective, but our referees saw it was a check ball. Of
course, the coaches disagree and they can do something about it. We have a challenge. Obviously, it's a block touch. Ang ni-request dito nila Coach Knowles. And our challenge referees, of course, led by Asian Continental referee Herbert Matematico and Bobby Celso.
Ang blocker natin, no, si Tin Ubaldo, walang tinamaan.
So the video gave a clearer picture of that. So that point will go to the Lady Tamaraws.
Sumobra yung kabig nitong si Dapol.
Yung tinatawag na panhis eh.
Sinubukan niya kasing i-down the line dahil yun yung butas na nakita niya kanina. So, hindi effective. Another error coming from Dapol.
That one went out. And that attack error will send us to our first technical timeout. It's 8-4 here. Teka lang. Just to make sure may challenge.
Wala pa tayo sa kalahati ng labanan na to, pero nakakadalawang challenge na tayo coming from both teams.
You know, things are really tight here. Well, kasi alam sa stake eh. Oo.
Third game na to. Kung sino na yung mananalo dito. Finals na agad.
Oo. So Coach Sanderieta challenged that one sa block touch. Eh, hinahanap lang ng mga assistant coaches yung placard doon.
Ayun lang.
That was really close. But that one is a no point. Will definitely go to the Lady Tamaraws. We have to sort this one out first, pero pagbabalik natin, kasama na natin si Sara Asido, 8-4 FEU.
We're still here in Paco Arena for the do-or-die match between the Lady Altas and the Lady Tamaraos. This is Sarah Asido giving you updates from courtside. Sino nga ba ang aabante sa dalawa? Patatagan both physically and mentally ngayong araw. Ang Lady Tamaraos na pinatikim ng unang talo ng Lady Altas ay nagising noong Game 2 at nakabawi na. Ngayon na nasa kanilang momentum, paniguradong mas matapang ang Lady Tamaraos. Sabi nga ni Coach Nos, sabay-sabay silang nakarating dito kaya naman masaya siya sa naging growth at maturity ng kanyang team. Ang Lady Altas naman handang ipakita na mas gutom sila ngayon, na mas gusto nilang manalo. Ayon nga kay Coach Sandy, lahat dito gustong manalo pero dapat iparamdam nila na mas gusto nila to. Pero sino nga ba ang aangat ngayon? Ang bravery ba ng Lady Tamaraos o ang pusong Perpetual? Jay and Anna?
Yan ang kasagutan. Malalaman natin yung kasagutan yan mamaya dito. Pero if things stay the same here up until the end of this match, the Lady Tamaraos, they're looking good because phenomenal start here. Already 3 aces, Anna.
Pagpasok pa nga lang nila ng stadium kanina, yung energy na pinapakita nila sa kalaban nila, kakaiba, parang they're here to win, masaya, very playful. Tapos itong Perpetual, ganun din.
Oo. Loose, di ba? Ika nga.
Loose din. Dahil hindi mo pwedeng ipakitang nape-pressure ka dahil once you see that with your opponent, madali nilang matitake advantage yun and makikita nila yung butas nyo agad inside the court.
Especially with FEU now scoring from all over. 4 attack points already, 3 aces already. Tapos 3 errors pa Perpetual Help. Now Winnie Bedanya just scored. And if you're Perpetual Help, you would want your middle blockers or middle attackers to get into those scoring positions, di ba?
Saka ang dami nating nakikitang plays coming from Perpetual. It's just a matter of kung sino yung mag-execute.
Ayan na, si Chini Tagaod. Pero kuwang-kuwa ni Daps yun. There's Shai Omipon, the drop. And that forced Lynn Obaldo to make some contact with the net. Yan lang gagawin ng Perpetual. Paunti-konti lang eh, no?
Etong si Shai Omipon, hindi natin masyadong narinig during the last game. But now, let's see in the third game kung paano siya aariba.
Oo.
She's been very consistent for Perpetual during their last few games. Parang ang dami niyang Player of the Game awards. Eh.
Para daw masakto, sasabihin yan. Kailangan pumuego ni Winnie Bedanya dito. Fuego Altas, ika nga. Samantala, ang layo ng tira ni Shai Omipon. They're requesting for a touch. Referees disagree. And make no mistake about it, Perpetual Help already had one unsuccessful challenge and they will ask for a challenge once again.
Ilang challenges bang pwede per set?
Dalawa lang yan. Kung dalawang unsuccessful challenge na yan, eh wala na. Intay ka ulit ng next set.
So kung ang challenges mo ay successful,
doon lang siya. Steady lang yan.
okay.
But the players, syempre, sure na sure sila eh, no? So that's where you'll see the dynamic of the coaches and the players na, sabi ng coach, sige, naniniwala ako sa inyo.
I-challenge natin
Challenge
yan.
natin yan. Eh, kasi rin naman, baka yun din yung nakita ng mga coaches. From their angle, let's see here. Ang big...
Medyo malayo eh.
Malayo. But can you see the difference na perhaps on the angle of the camera, it's like a separation of millimeters. It's a matter of millimeters eh. Yung separation ng bola tsaka nung daliri.
Minsan nga, tingin ko tumatama pa din pero hindi pala talaga. So that means 2 unsuccessful challenges from Perpetual already.
Oo, and that is it actually. For Perpetual Help, hindi na sila makakal-challenge dito sa set number 1. In the meantime, there's Tagaod rejected!
Nakabawi ang middle blocker ng Perpetual sa FEU.
That's their team captain, Razel Aldea. Kasasabi lang natin, mga middle blockers, kailangan gumana. Nakapuntos yung Bedanya. Dito naman, kill block yung Rosel Aldea. And now that's Jasmine Sapin. The Lady Alta setter with a sharp serve. Tagaod ang atake. Block again, this time by Ocado. From the back, iniwas na sa blocker. Opensa ng Perpetual kay Omipon. The drop, Chini was there. Faida from the back row, no. Marian, Charmaine, so sending it over. Not in scoring position that time. Tagaulis! But deflected by Aldea. Si Aldea sana ang pinaatake. Kaso hindi nakaporma. Tagaud finishes it.
Nanggigil na si Chini Tagaod with that open spike na pinatama lang sa blocker, kinabig ng bongga.
Kanina pa kayo, ha?
Hindi kasi siya makabuelo masyado kanina. Puro rejected yung mga palo niya at ayan na siya ngayon.
5-point lead. And it's now the middle blockers of the Lady Tamaraws putting in some work.
That was Mitzi Panangin and Chini Tagaod with a double block.
At kailangan na ng pamatay sunog dito ni Coach Sandy Rieta. Let's listen in.
Basta yung sitwasyon. Yun lang, tuloy lang tayo. Nag-error lang tayo eh. O kaya naman sa ibabaw eh. Block, i-depensa natin. Hakbang, hakbang. Hakbang ka late, mga masalit. Hakbangan muna natin. Huwag natin abutin yung bola. Pasa lang tayo. Set play ng maayos. Abot tayo. Isa-isa lang. Isa-isa lang. Huwag natin madalin.
Hinga, hinga ha. Tara, kaya natin to.
Ana, totoo nga naman. Marami-rami na errors dito ng Perpetual Help, ha?
So far, they already have 4 errors while FEU has 2. At lamang pang FEU with 14. Leading sila ng 6 points.
Oo. So imagine this one. Kung wala yung 4 errors na yon, 10 points lang sana ang FEU. So yan yung hinahanap dito ni Coach Sandy Rieta. And right now, he just wants for his ladies to settle down. Not in that way. Daps from the back. Sinolo ni Panangin. Sumalpal.
Another block point coming from FEU. Parang napapanghinaan na yung Perpetual. Nakikita natin sa mga mukha nila yung pagkadismaya.
And if you have been following the Lady Altas here in the V-League Collegiate Challenge, yan yung madalas nangyayari na kapag lumalayo, di ba? Nandun yung, for lack of a better term, nade-demoralize eh.
That's true. And minsan mahirap bumangon from that. Lalo na kung may ganun ka ba namang atake coming from Chini. Isang patong tres na krinoscored na parang walang nakabantay sa kanya. Napakalakas. May stare down pang naganap.
69 FEU. Technical timeout tayo. Back inside the Paco Arena, Jade De La Cruz together with Ana Gopico with Sarah Asidio at court side for the game 3s of our semi-finals matches. FEU Perpetual Help muna ngayon for the women's division. Mamaya, men's division tayo. At ano lasal lang naman.
Wala lang naman.
Na sobrang nakaka-relate. Hindi pala. Sobrang, just a little, di ba? Nakaka-relate ka lang. Medyo konti, di ba?
Medyo lang naman. Lagi kasing kapag ayan yung magkalaban, talagang inaabangan ng mga tao yan.
Oh.
Pati ng players mismo.
Na kahit no matter how hard you say that you don't mind it, you don't think about it, there'll come a point, there'll come a time.
Tsaka madaming trash talkan na nangyayari pag ganyan yung magkalaban.
Now,
But right now, we have FEU and Perpetual, and we have 10 serving 16.
but right now, talking about making your game speak for itself, yan ang pinapakita ng FEU ngayon. That's why the Bacangke scoring off an attack right there. That's her second one in this set. And FEU talk about dominance, 17-10 here, Ana.
Lahat ng players ng FEU ngayon gumagana. Mapa-defense, setting, blocking, at attacks.
Ang layo nga lang ng service doon.
So far, no, yun yung errors nila eh. Nanggagaling yung sa service, pati net violation.
You look for Coach Sanderieta, Fian Ariola will enter. Krisha Cordero will enter. Charmaine Ocado and Jasmine Sapin will sit down. Gumagana na rin yung depensa kasi ng FEU, kaya limitado rin yung nagiging options ni Jasmine Sapin. Andal Kotit, ang lapit sa net.
Trinay niyang sungkitin yung pag sumabit sa net yung bola, kaya lang sumabit din yung kamay niya.
Kailangan mas yumuko pa no?
Kunin sa ilalim.
Sa ilalim.
Now we have Faida Bacangke with 2 service aces already with this set.
And there's Mary Rose Dapol trying to ignite some fire in this Lady Altas team.
Binasag yung double block ng FEU. Now she's serving. 12-18.
Where will FEU go? To Bedonia!
Unstoppable yung mga palo ngayon ng FEU.
Isang tanong, isang sagot eh. Saan pupunta? Ayan si Kisha.
Lumilipad pa sa ere.
Shai Omipon so far haven't scored yet. They go to Chini up front. No good. There's Omipon. Encarnacion was there. Too easy, says Margaret. Salamat sa net na atake.
Ang bibigat na mga baon ng FEU ngayon. Parang tumambay yata sa weights room itong mga to.
At nakita din ng mga kasama natin dito sa Paco Arena yung reaction ni Coach Sanderieta na inis na inis. Kuha na sana rin ni Winnie Bedanya as that Kisha Bedonia's service went out. Salamat sa net na yung nangyari. Pero for middle blockers, sometimes that's also hard to
basahin
yun eh. It's hard to read. Tin, high up, Tagaod, drop out work. Ariola was there. There's Cordero, hard hit. Max will set it to Tagaod, part 2. Oh, the block is headed out.
Chini Tagaod coming from a medyo alanganing pwesto. Offset yun. Sinubukan pa niya i-down the line na check out pa with that double block.
Basahin niyo yung kamay. Hindi yung nakataas lang tayo doon. Kita-kita na, maput niya. Pahawi tayo. Malayo pa naman yan, 21-13. Huwag natin madaliin. Huwag tayong subay sa kanila. Kung ano yung ginagalaw sa ensayo, yun ang gigalaw natin dyan. Ha?
Oo.
Kung ano yung ginagalaw, yung sabayan.
Ramdam mo rin talaga ng tensyonado na to, Ana no?
Ang bilis din kasi nung tempo nitong first set. Parang kala mo third set na yung nangyayari. Parehong team ang bibilis gumalaw. May mga plays. Tsaka nasasalo nila yung mga hard hits.
It's a, masasabi natin, a different story right now in this first set. Because in this entire semifinal series of FEU and Perpetual Help, as Cordero missed that attack, set 1 palagi nakakakuha Perpetual Help. Kahit nung game 2, Perpetual Help nakakuha nung set number 1. But from the looks of it, it's like FEU, ayaw na nilang maulit yung mga slow start eh.
But we'll have to see if mapabawi ba nung Perpetual tong momentum nila for the second set.
And for Perpetual Help, they would want to carry on some momentum here. Atake! Nahabol ni Omipon. Dinar sa kabila. Cordero!
Kasi baka parang slow start lang yung nangyayari dito sa Perpetual. May warm-up pang nangyayari.
And Perpetual Help would want to see more of that in the succeeding sets.
Ang sarap sa pakiramdam nun for Omipon na sinave mo yung bola.
Oo.
Parang mamamatay na eh. Tapos binaon pa.
Hindi sayang yung pagkakasadsad ni Shai Omipon.
Thank
Dun
you
sa
kay
sahig.
Okado.
Oo.
Ginawa ng paraan ng teammates mo and that's one of the best feelings for a volleyball player.
Wangko caught it. Tagaot can't finish it. 1-2. Went long.
That was a good attempt on Mitzi Panangin. Napasobra lang ng onte.
Pero yung reception kanina, nagdadalawang isip kung outside ba yun o hindi. Pero tama nga naman, when in doubt, just get it eh.
Kunin mo na lang
Oo.
at ibigay mo ng maayos.
Tulad yan.
Grabe naman yung gigil na baon nitong si Tagaod. Yung mga patong tres niya na nakakamatay.
And get this, Ana. Tuloy-tuloy ang laro ng FEU dito. They played last Wednesday. They played this Friday. They're playing today. So that's like 3 games already in 5 days. And for sure, in between, may mga laro din ginagawa yan.
Kaya siguro, tansyado na nila yung sarili nila. Wala nang warm-up na kailangan for this first set. We already are in 23-15.
Yup.
Parang gusto na nila agad umuwi matapos na tong weekend na to at makapag-aral na.
Eksakto. Ang susunod na laban natin sa Miyerkules, finals na yon. Battle for third muna. Tapos, diretso tayo sa game 1 ng finals. In the meantime, there's a Omipon block!
A double block from Mitzi Panangin and Thaida Bacangke. Saradong-sarado. Walang-wala yung malalakas na palo ni Omipon with this double block tandem.
9,000 set points for FEU. Nakakuha ng isang Perpetual Help.
Bantay sarado na siya. Meron pa siyang triple block na nakaabang sa kanya. So, she chose to drop the ball and that's a good move on their side, on Perpetual side.
Who will finish it for FEU? Bacangke Kent.
At
Another block!
Blocking ang tumapos for this set. And FEU gets the first set.
The blockers of the Lady Tamaraws, they just mean business right now. Mitzi Panangin just reading that one perfectly, denying Merilo's double of access. And FEU gets set number 1 in 26 minutes, 25-16. But Ana, your assessment of set number 1 so far as we see some highlights here.
Ang bilis nung tempo na nangyayari nung first set. Parang wala nang oras para mag-warm up itong Perpetual. Although they were trying to catch up eventually. Pero nakuha na nung FEU yung momentum. Nandun yung energy. Lahat din ng challenges that Perpetual tried, unsuccessful. So, talaga nasira yung momentum nila. And in defense, lahat parang plakadong-plakado ng FEU tong first set na to.
And if you're the Lady Altas, you would want to try to write a different story come set number 2. 1-0 for FEU. You're still watching the V-League Collegiate Challenge 2023 semifinals of the Women's Division. Game number 3 na po ng FEU Lady Tamaraws kontra Perpetual Help Lady Altas. At kung may oras pa po kayo, habol kayo dito kasama. Ayan, ang mga nakikita nyo dito lang sa Paco Arena. Makakasama nyo rin kami, Jay De La Cruz, Ana Gupico, Sara Asido, together with our Bola.tv partners. Siyempre, sila ang ating official live streaming partner. FEU 1, set number 1, 25-16. Pero checking out the numbers that we have here. Aces 3-0, block points 4-1. Pabor sa FEU.
Tapos pareho pang may 7 errors. So talo lang sila doon. Yung attacks din mismo, Jay. Grabe yung atake ng FEU ngayon. Lahat sila pumupuntos.
By our count, si Carrie Trus lang hindi nakapuntos dito for FEU. But we're pretty sure na mabibigyan rin siya dito ni Tin Obaldo. As that ball still alive for the first point of set number 2. Tagaud almost. Double rejected. Block na naman.
Parang sumunod lang nung first set na blinak din siya nung katapusan. And that was Tin Obaldo and Mitzi Panangin naman. So very consistent yung blocking armor netong FEU.
As there's another ace. Ana, ang daming problema dito ng Perpetual Help. Isa na dyan yung mga aces nitong FEU, pati yung mga blockers nila. Sige, kung ikaw yung player, saan ka mag-uumpisa?
Kung ako yung Perpetual, parang mahihirapan din akong i-identify kung saan magsisimula. But it's always defense. Kasi service receive pa lang, kailangan maganda na yung pasa mo agad. And then, eventually, things will follow. Pero, hindi na binibigyan ng FEU ng tsansa itong Perpetual para sa defense nila. That was parang quick na pinatong pa ng isa pang quick. Si Faida Bacangke yung pumalo doon.
And no wonder, nalito din yung triple blockers ng Perpetual Help that time.
Napaka-quick.
Oo, yun yung counter talaga na ginawa ng FEU dito. Dumiskarte si Dapol, wala. Panangin, no good. Oh, great hit coming from Razel Aldea.
That's Captain Aldea for Perpetual. In fairness dito kay Mitzi, ang ganda ng volleyball IQ niya. Kasi for a middle blocker, very versatile. Parang alam niya agad kung paano pupuntos, paano idubuelo yung mga medyo over-receive ng kakampi niya. And that's good on her end. Needs a little bit more polishing kasi napapa-outside pa minsan, but a good start.
And apparently, Razel Aldea on the other side doing the same thing as Perpetual Help, able to get a string of points here. 3 straight points. That's the first ace of Perpetual Help here in game number 3.
Now we have Mary Rose Dapple serving.
Misreception na naman. Free ball coming up. Perpetual Help attack. Goes to the middle again. Aldea dug that time by Bedonia. Hindi pa rin naka-atake ang FEU. Perps naman. Combination play. Ocado.
Yun yung hinihintay ng Perpetual na pangbawi momentum. Dahil nung simula ng first set, ang dami nilang plays na effective for them. Medyo nawala lang kasi nawalan sila ng defense. But, you know, when they get the chance, ginagawa nila ng play. So, yun yung nakakapuntos for them.
Ang storya naman dito ng FEU, mula nung si Mary Rose Dapol na nag-serve, hindi pa sila nakakakuha ng matinong first ball.
Tina-target din niya si Trini.
Wangko finally caught one. There's Tagaod, dug by Maria Nandal. Opportunity again for FEU. Bacangke. That one was deflected, but nobody covering that area.
Kasi binigay yung first ball kay Bacangke. I think they assumed na hindi sa kanya pupunta yung bola.
And now FEU, they can use this one to like we can say, recover eh. 5-0 run by the Lady Altas in that previous occasion. And that one went out. Nakahamba lang yung antena.
Nahirapan bumuelo yung opposite spiker, si Okada, because of that overset.
Ang baba naman. Dumiskarte si Umipon, who so far still scoreless. There's Bedonia cross court. Charmaine Ocado unintentionally hitting the net.
Napakadikit ng labanan ngayon with the second set. We have 6 serving 5.
And for Perpetual Help, that's more like it eh.
Ito yung hinihintay din nila, yung mas gusto mo nang ginagapang mo yung score kaysa naman sa napag-iiwanan ka with, that was almost a 10-point lead during that first set.
And especially if your team captain, Razel Aldea, is starting to gather some points here already with 3 points in the set alone, hindi talaga makakuha ng first ball ang FEU dito. Sapin to Ocado. Block!
Walang support coming from her teammates.
Keisha Bedonia getting that one. And so far, kahit sino kadikit ni Mitzi Panangin, nahahawahan ng magandang blocking niya ngayong laro na to eh.
That just means meron siyang good command of the first line of defense, but that was Ocado. Finally, napasok na yung bola niya through the block.
Took advantage of the instance na nahuli ng bahagya itong net defense ng FEU. Babawi na lang sila dito. But that one was too wide for Keisha Bedonia. And it's the Lady Altas who's going to send us with our first technical timeout here in set number 2. It's 8-7.
Nandito pa rin tayo sa Paco Arena para sa Game 3 ng semifinals match between FEU and University of Perpetual Help. Extra inspired nga ngayon si Chini Tagaod na makuha ang panalo. Kanina kasi itinawagan siya ni Coach Tina Salak at pinayuhan na ilabas ang kanyang laro at tulungan ng Lady Tamaraw sa makausad sa finals. Nagdag pa ni Chini kahit daw nasa States na si Coach Tina, lagi pa rin nilang ka-video call ito at nakabantay sa kanilang ensayo. Kwento rin ni Chini na bit-bit niya ngayon yung burning desire niya na makapasok sa finals at tiwala ng teammates niya. Kinausap din anya siya ng mga ito na kailangan siya ng team kaya naman ayaw niyang biguin ang kanyang teammates. Jay and Anna?
Alam mo, Sarah, as Perpetual are able to score on that one, ganyan talaga si Coach Tina eh. Nung nandito siya nagko-coach, kulang na lang siya na rin mag-uniform na rin siya na rin mag-receive eh, di ba?
Hindi niya maiwanan yung mga players niya kasi batang-bata niya talaga, and that's great for an athlete, yung support na nararamdaman mo kahit sa ibang bansa na yung coach mo.
Eh baka mamaya kung pwede lang kahit nasa US si Tina Salak eh, siya na rin mag-set, di ba? Kung posible lang. If that's earthly possible. But in the meantime, it's the Lady Altas with a 1-point lead as Bedonia could not score. Rally goes on. Somebody touched that on the side of FEU.
Another violation coming from FEU. So far, they already have 4 errors while Perpetual only has 1. So, na-minimize nitong Perpetual yung errors nila. And that's already a good lead from them kasi naka 10-8 na. Lamang na sila ng 2 puntos.
That's correct. Chinny, no good. There's Dapol. That one will go for Merinos Dapol.
Looks like FEU is having some defense problems sa floor defense nila. Kanina nahulugan din sila sa gitna eh. Nagkatitigan and now walang kumilos for that.
Timeout na si Coach Knowles.
Ang layo ng pinanggagalingan natin. Ha? Dahan-dahanin lang natin. Tapos kung na-receive na natin, dahan-dahanin set. Ha? May coverage tayo. May out of system tayo. Hingi pa tayo. Set up natin na maayos ulit.
Good pass tayo.
Yung nagiging error natin, hindi tayo pwede ma-stuck doon. Mag-move on agad tayo. 0-0 ulit. Ha?
Bawi ako sa akin.
Ang magandang description dito, pagdating sa depensa, parang nasa kumunoy itong FEU na hindi makakita. Bigat ng paa, parang merong mga sandbag sa mga paa nila.
Yun yung mahirap, yung wala man lang effort kasi nakakapatay din yan ng momentum. Saka yung spirit nyo inside the court na apektuhan din yun.
Di na maaabol yun ni Shai Omipon. That one will go for Kisha Bedonia. May offense eh, di ba? Pero hindi ka naman pwede makipagsagutan dito. As Kisha Bedonia is deadly on that attack. But here they are. They'll put perpetual help on offense here. Tignan natin kung mapipigilan ng FEU ito. Great block. But there's perpetual help with the recovery. That one went out though.
May theory ako, Jay, na feeling ko dahil sa dikit na dikit yung blocking nitong FEU. Kaya hindi na gumagalaw yung defense sa likod masyado. Namuro siguro, nasanay. Na-spoil sila nung first line of defense.
Sabi ng mga nasa back row, kaya yan.
Kaya lang hindi yun pwede kasi pag nakakalusot na. Katulad nito. What a spike by Mary Rose Dapol. Yan yung hilig niya kanina pang gawin, yung ikabig dun sa zone 1. Effective naman for Perpetual yung ganong strategy.
Patusok din kasi, di ba?
Kung baon ba naman yung palo mo, wala ka talagang magagawa.
At isa pa nakakatakot dito kung ikaw yung FEU. Ayaw mo nang bigyan ng kumpiyansa itong Perpetual. Yung score pala ng set number 1, 25-16. You'd know that your opponent is really demoralized. Kaya yun yung ginagawa. Sinusubukan gawin dito ni Chinny Tagaod. But again, the offense of the Lady Tamaraws, hindi nawala. Andyan pa rin yung mga palo na yan, pero yung depensa talaga eh.
Kaya ngayon, lamang pa din yung tong Perpetual with 1 point. Ngayon, 2 points ulit. Medyo naitapon yung service na yon. So, kailangan nilang bawiin ulit yon. And now, Perpetual is still, at yung energy nila inside. Nakikita mong palaban sila ngayong second set na to.
Si Coach Manolo, ayaw tignan yung scoreboard natin dito kasi 5 na errors ng FEU dito. As Chinny Tagaod will score once again.
Kahit dikit na yung blocking nitong FEU, Chinny still found a way to score.
Para daw kay Coach Tina yon.
Para kakanood niya ng live stream siguro sa Bola TV.
Oo.
Para walang masabi si Coach Tina.
Kahit madaling araw na sa United States ngayon as Mary Rose Dapol, sinulit lang yung pagkakataon nasa harap siya bago siya mag-serve. Getting that attack point.
That play really works for her, yung papatong siya tres. Kasi mas mobility mo, mas madami yung may ikot mo, left and right. And very versatile siya pagdating mid-air.
FEU goes to Bacangke, deflected. Aldea had the right idea, but misread the position, the location where she is.
Masyado na silang nakaharap dun sa side na yun, pa-outside na eh. They needed to parang i-switch mid-air yung katawan nila para ma-adjust yung attack na yun.
Para nakaka-relate ka.
Kasi kapag middle ka talaga, di ba left and right eh,
Oo.
minsan nagkakaroon ka ng parang,
Bias, no?
or kaya nawawala ka sa posisyon, di mo
Oo,
alam
yung sense
kung
of
saang
position,
side
oo.
ka na.
Yung akala mong nasa gitna ka pa, pero makikita mo na lang,
Sobra na
ba't
pala.
kulay green na yun? FU offense goes to Bacangke down the line. Even though that one was wide, somebody hit the net on the side of Perpetual Health. The players are disagreeing, but Coach Sandy Rieta disagrees. Ladies, hindi. Nakita ko.
Ang bilis kasi ng palo ni Faida. Akala nila tumama sa floor bago na touch yung net siguro. Yun yung pinaglalaban. But point still goes to FEU and now we have 14 serving 15.
Sa panilaman ang baba ng set. Chini, naging setter. Ang lapit sa net. Okay lang, sabi ni Kisha Bedonia.
Lili pa rin ko yun. And that's what she did.
Neck and neck here in set number 2. FEU fans inside the Paco Arena starting to make some noise. Oh, hi! Service error. And the Lady Tamaras will try to resolve that as Perpetual Help will send us to our second technical timeout. Tuloy-tuloy lang action dito. 16-15, Perpetual Help ahead here in set number 2. But it's FEU leading this match 1-2 na. Alam mo, nakakwentuhan ko to kanina ng mabilisan itong si Coach Manolo Refugia. And if anything, as Charis Enrico will score on that one, somehow naging blessing in disguise din sa kanila na matalo sila ng game number 1 dahil kasi naramdaman nila yung feeling ng na-sweep nila eh. Parang sinasabi nila, subconsciously naging complacent sila as Faida Bacangke scores on that one. Nadapa sila nung game number 1 pero nung game number 2 naka-recover sila. So nakita din ni Coach Knowles dito sa Billy Collegiate Challenge nila yung response ng mga players niya.
May overconfidence factor din talaga na it gets to your head as a player na kaya ko naman to. So parang hindi mo binibigay yung game mo talaga. And that makes a lot of difference. Lalo na kung you have a team like Perpetual who also has the same skills. They have the attacks, they have good defense. So kung, alam mo yun, parang neck and neck din yung skills nyo, hindi ka pwedeng magpabaya lang basta-basta.
Lalo na't nakakapuntos na itong si Shai Omipo. That's her first point. And Bedonia is not yet done.
Now we have Kisha Bedonia serving for FEU. 17-18.
By our count dito, yung personal na bilang natin, may 7 points itong si Kisha Bedonia. But let's see, almost an ace. Nice dive by Omipon. Tin Obaldo will go to Tagad. Got that one to go. May net touch pa ang Perpetual Help.
Parang dinaplisan lang ng hangin yung palo nitong si Tagaon.
Bago mag-serve itong si Kisha Bedonia, bumalik sa loob si Winnie Bedanya. She just replaced Charis Enrico. We're tied at 18. It's just a matter of closing the set. And that's an ace for Bedonia.
FEU is now taking the lead with 19-18.
Hihingi ng timeout dito si Coach Sandy Rieta. Let's try to listen in with their huddle.
Pasa, tatlong sunod sila, oh. Ha? Hindi tayo makapag-play niyan eh. Relax lang, pasa lang tayo. Ang play nito. Saan tayo? Hirap. Sa harap. O sige ha. Pasa lang natin ng pass. Nasa harap ka pag umatala mo yung win. Isa pa lang niya, isa pa lang lamang nila. Pasahan na, pasahan nila.
Yan na naman yung epekto, ng malapit ka na sa 25 eh. Kahit alam mo naman yung tamang gagawin on the back of your head, it's still different eh.
Baka meron din kasing pressure factor.
Oo, yun nga eh.
Na especially they lost nung second game nila. Noong una lumalaban sila, nanalo pa yung Perpetual ng first set. And then nagdikitan pa 23-23 nung second set. Tapos bumigay nung third and fourth. So, kung ako yung Perpetual, I wouldn't want that to happen again during this, this is the last chance for that final spot.
And actually, FEU is one step ahead here. No good for carry throughs. Sinet pa niya to Jenny Tagaod. Hindi naabot ni Bedanya. And you would understand that Winnie Bedanya wanted to go up for the ball kasi hindi ka naman pwedeng lumabitin sa net. Here's what happened. Nalunod ni Chini.
Sinubukan pa niya, akala niya na kaya pang abutin yung drop ball na yun. Etong Perpetual, they weren't making a lot of errors during the first half of the set, but medyo crucial yung error na yun. Lalo na ngayon, dapat mas hindi sila gumawa ng unforced errors dahil FEU is now leading with 21-18.
Yung palo na yun ni Chini Tagaod, it's like 2 or 3 times already that one happened here in this set. Pero subukan natin pag-usapan yan, mag-uusap-usap muna yung mga taga-Perpetual Help.
Score na natin eh. Sige, 18-21 pa lang yan, oh. Tumulong tayo sa team. Baguhin mo yung play nito. Baguhin mo ito. Ha? Ibig mo ito, itasarap mo ito. Yan yung receive. Ha?
Bala na!
Pasok tayo.
Tapang! Safe! Fuego!
Pigil momentum lang yung ginawang timeout ni Coach Sandy Rieta. Pero, try to explain to us, kasama na yung mga nanonood sa atin sa YouTube, sa bilig.ph at sa bola.tv. Chini Tagaod, lahat ng palo niya sa wing, pumupunta palayo eh. Diba? If anything, parang sa blockers kailangan mag-adjust, no? Para maiwasan yung bola, palayo, lalabas siya instead na papasok sana at makukuha sana ng makakampi niya.
Pag ganyan kasi yung situation, yung blockers, kailangan talaga nakapasok yung kanang kamay na nakapwesto siya dun sa, parang ilalaglag mo yung kanang kamay mo para hindi niya ma-check out or isasagad mo na yung pwesto mo dun sa down the line. Parang may placement yan na, kasi hindi naman imposibleng i-block yan or magawa ng paraan. Kahit gaano pa kakagaling yung attacker mo or siguro kailangan hintayin mong mauna siya ng onte. Kasi kita na agad nitong si Tagaod. Tsaka may hang time siya. So nakikita niya agad yung placement ng blockers.
Yung tinatawag na kailangan saraduhan mo na eh.
Oo.
Tin Obaldo just fooling everybody that time.
Tin Obaldo also scoring. Ito yung setter na pumupuntos din talaga.
By default no?
Tsaka she also has the height.
Yes.
One of the leading best setters in this league.
In the meantime, Chai Papa enters this match for serving purposes. Inawat ni Mitzi Parang si Carrie Cruz ang pinalitan niya. At napasobra yung palo ni Chai Papa. which gives FEU some daylight here. Jasmine Sapin will return. Charmaine Okada will return. Tulad nga ng sabi ni Coach Sandy kanina, all hope is not lost.
Kaya pa yan habulin, especially we're only in the second set. And we have 20 serving 22.
Perfect reception. Jenny Tagaod. Close to unstoppable.
Meron siyang 3 blockers doon, pero parang hindi coordinated yung blocking nitong Perpetual. Hindi sabay-sabay yung talon eh. Even though they already had 2 spikers lang yung binabantayan nila at that time.
Bakangke. Deflected that time. Hindi maabot ng depensa. And Faida will give FEU 4 set points here in the second set. Ubos na ang timeout ni Coach Sandy dito sa set number 2.
Now we're at set point with Tin Ubaldo serving for FEU.
It's double. Just too long that time. And Perpetual won't challenge it anymore. FEU just 1 set away from going to the finals here. They finished set number 2 in 25 minutes. 25-20 ang ating naging final score. But Ana, Perpetual Help showed what they can do here. Just at FEU, alam lang ang gagawin.
They have more attacks now, itong Perpetual. And yung defense nila mas umayos din kahit papano. Pero FEU was still parang solid din talaga tong FEU. They had a problem with their floor defense during the first half, but they were able to pick it up and find a way. So, tuloy-tuloy lang yung atake nitong FEU for that second set.
2-0 FEU with the lead here in game number 3. Set number 2 now in the books, and here are the numbers presented by Ana Gupico.
FEU now had 17 attacks, 2 blocks, and 2 aces with 4 opponent errors, while Perpetual has 11 attacks, 1 ace, and 8 opponent errors. So, Perpetual was able to minimize yung errors nila during that second set. At itong FEU naman patuloy with their 8 errors, pero yung atake naman yung binawi nitong FEU, and blocking pa din served them very well. Pati yung service, no, parang very all around yung mga skills nitong FEU for that second set.
And you can just simply say it straight na ang galing magbasa ng depensa nitong mga attackers ng FEU kanina. Faida Bakangke just knows when to take advantage of the blocker, of the mistiming of the blocker. Si Chini Tagaod, alam niya talaga kung saan patataman, as you just saw the starting line or the lineup for Perpetual Help. And for FEU here in the third set.
Pero itong Perpetual also was able to warm up during that second
Totoo.
set. Yung mga atake nila mas pumapasok, mas nakakabaon din sila. And their defense mas gumagana na rin. Although they still need a little bit of fixing for that blocking para yung defense sa likod, coordinated din kasi dun sila
Totoo,
nahihirapan. And also the coverage nung pag umatake yung teammate nila, dapat may support dun sa defense pag na-block kasi nga sarado yung blocking nitong FEU eh. During the first set pa lang, yun na yung pinapakita nila. And Perpetual wasn't able to adjust still. But, that's just some pointers for the third set na baka eventually ma-figure out din nila how to parang bantayan yung mga butas nila na yun.
Sakto rin naman, nakakapuntos na rin naman na si Racel Aldea, si Charis Enrico actually, who is playing here in the third set.
Pati si Dapol, mas
Dapol,
nakukuha niya na yung groove niya. And si Okado.
Tulad niyan. Play goes on here. And Ginny Tagaod, ayan na naman siya, Ana.
Parang nga lang siyang hangin na dumadaan kapag umaatake siya. Lahat ng ginagawa niya, either binabaon niya, check out, or yung mga drop ball niya, very efficient. Mabibilis eh. Ang bilis nung kilos niya ngayon.
Parang on her own, kaya niya patigilin yung oras eh, no? Tapos titignan niya muna kung saan pupunta. And Keisha Bedonia.
Single block.
Okay lang, mag-isa ako. I got this.
Kayang-kaya. Ayan, speaking of the blocking ng FEU, wala pa rin coverage for Perpetual on that sequence.
But make no mistake about it, that was actually an excellent option for Perpetual Help. Ngayon nga lang, lumabas yung atake dito ng Perpetual Help at maghahanap ng block touch ang University of Perpetual Help dito. So, the video challenge is activated. Referee is looking for it. Ang unang sabi ng ating dalawang referee, outside daw, in favor of FEU. Let's see here. Look closely. Ooh!
Parang hindi ko rin maano yun ma-interpret.
Oo. But that one hit the
pinky
pinky of Faida. Good eye coming from the coaching staff of Perpetual Help.
Natawa na lang tong si Faida.
Tinamaan ko pala. So that point will go to the Lady Altas, credited to, I believe, Shai Omipon.
That's their first successful challenge for this match. Now we have Okado serving for Perpetual with 1 to 3. 2 to 3.
Make that 2 serving 3. In the meantime, there's Charmaine Okado. Another solo block, this time from Mitzi Panangin.
Very good command when it comes to the net. Itong si Mitzi Panangin. And wala pa ding coverage itong Perpetual. Third set na.
Kanino kaya sila pupunta? That one no good for Shai Omipon. Tag out from the back. Tag that time by Okado. Enrico just caught that FEU. Teka, si Enrico pa ang tinawagan ng net touch. From our angle, we thought it's FEU, pero ang ganda ng camera angle na yun. Oo.
I think medyo mababa din yung set dito kay Enrico. O kaya napatamaan siya sa net nung palo na yun.
Hindi gumagana yung drop ng Perpetual kasi nandun may coverage ang FEU all the time. That time, as Bacanque blocks that Omipon attack.
A lot of single blocks coming from FEU and it looks like yung moral ng Perpetual medyo nababawasan palalo. Parang yung sunod-sunod na puntos that came from single blocks.
Oo. as that one went out. So Perpetual Help getting some window here. Pero ano ba to? Sino ba kabanding ng FEU kahapon? Yung mga gwardya ba sa Moraita? Ano sinasabi? No ID, no entry. Oh, that one is good for Gary Truce. All thought it was a miss hit. But they'll take that. Still a point. Good serve that time. Just throwing off that Perpetual Help offense. Truce back to back.
That was a good save coming from Perpetual, but wala eh. Binanatan pa din ng FEU and with a quick hit from Truce.
The Lady Altas looking for some answers right now as we head to our first technical timeout in set number 3.
Nasa Paco Arena pa rin tayo para sa semifinals match ng V-League Collegiate Challenge. Last year na nga ni Dea Aldea sa Lady Altas, kaya naman all-out siya in today's game para makuha ang spot sa finals. Sabi nga ni Dea, there's no turning back now kaya she's making sure na she gives her best para sa kanyang team. As the team captain, sinisiguro nito na motivated ang kanyang teammates. Sa ensayo pa lang, lagi na niyang nire-remind ang mga ito na ibigay ang kanilang high-level performance. Dagdag pa ni Dea, lahat sila nag-e-ensayo. Lahat sila napapagod, kaya naman lahat sila deserving manalo. At para kay Dea, hindi niya sasayangin yung tiwala ng coaches nila, pagod ng teammates niya at pagmamahal ng supporters nila. Jay and Anna?
Nakita nga naman natin na kanina yun, Sarah, Ana, no? Na back in set number 2, Rosel Aldea, while she was in the floor, she had those moments that she wanted to take over eh.
She was taking command of the attacks of the scoring system for Perpetual. At tama din yun, ang ganda ng mindset na yun na lahat nga naman tayo dito napapagod, lahat tayo dito nagte-training, so bakit ba natin hindi gustong manalo?
And the Lady Altas getting back-to-back points here. Actually, 3 straight points already. And here comes the Lady Tamaraws. On their offense, Bedonia deflected. Sapin to Aldea. Ayan, binibigyan talaga sa opensa. Double, block! Pero nandun yung coverage. Yun yung hinahanap mo, Ana. Ubaldo! Play goes on. Bedonia the job, went out, and the perseverance of the Lady Altas paid off that time.
Parang nag-tighten yung floor defense nitong Lady Altas. With the drop balls, parang talagang hindi nila papayagan na bumagsak lang yung bola basta-basta.
Nagpasok ng bagong attacker si Coach Knowles. It's Jercel Petalio entering the game for Kisha Bedonia. Almost an ace. Hindi pa handa of depensa. The Perpetual Help will give this one up. Obaldo to Petalio. Bagong pasok. Pinapalo kagad. Pumuntos kagad.
Para sa isang bagong salta sa loob. Third set na ha. Napakabigat naman ng palong yun. Parang di lang siya nawala or nabangko ng 2 set.
Parang nagba-volleyball din sa bench, no?
May kalaro din yata doon.
Oo. Di natin nakikita lahat, parang naglalaro rin pala siya doon, no?
Yan yung gusto natin makita na once you're given the chance, ipapakita mo kung anong meron ka na hindi naman dahil nasa bench ka, second 6 ka, hindi ka na good enough to play the first 6. But it's just a matter of chance or timing din, kumbaga. And that's what Jerzel Mary Petalio is showing us for FEU.
Kaso, sobrang baba lang ng serve doon ni Jerzel Petalio.
Bawi lang sa
Oo.
defense. And now we have Sapin serving for Perpetual.
8 Perpetual help points, 6 errors for FEU. So 6 of 8 ng Perpetual help galing sa errors ng kalaban. Tagaod, todo hampas. Play goes on. Buzzer was blown because there's an FEU challenge, a floor touch. Indeed, that is a legal challenge. So, ang titignan nila dito yung pagkakasad sa Di Maria Nandal. For context, one of the line judges here said it was already down on the floor. Referees disagreed, that's why the play went on. FEU, pwede nilang i-challenge yan. It's just a matter of time. Makikita natin yung hatol dito. Let's see.
Naku, naku.
Ooh! Marian Andal's hand was already there.
Pag ibang angulo din kasi nanggagaling, yung 'di ba yung angulo nun?
Oo.
Parang mukha talagang floor touch na
Oo.
agad.
So that is a failed floor touch challenge, meaning FEU will lose that point to an error. Pero nabawi nila with that service error.
So far, Perpetual has 2 successful challenges for this set.
Oh, isa na lang yun para sa FEU. So they can challenge one more but they have to be very careful. Strategic din ang gamit siya ng mga coaches eh. Deya, no good. Tagaot, kahit ang lapit na sa net. Oh, nice back set. Panangin was there again. Double almost. Chinny one more time in this rally. Shai Omipon dug that one. Missed set. FEU will set it up properly. Tagaod, that is it.
Sure na sure tong si Chinny na pasok talaga yung palo niya. Parang kabisado niya na yung placement ng court. And that was another patong tres attack coming from Chinny.
Kung nasusundan niya si Chinny Tagaod, ganyan na ganyan talaga siya. Yung follow-through niya, hindi yung follow-through na nakapalo. As Obaldo rejected that one, that's Obaldo and Panangin.
Saradong-sarado ang blocking ng FEU.
And Coach Sandy Rieta will try to solve that net defense problem of Perpetual Health.
Nangyarapas na sino to?
Farewell ako, coach. Ako farewell. Ay, una pala ako. Sa gitna po. Four na lang.
Ha? 4 to, likod ha. Sino to?
Ako po.
OB.
Press.
Hindi. Nasa ba yung setter nila?
Ako po. Ako, front line.
OB mo to, dito mo lang dos sa kanan niya.
Dikit.
Ha? Dikit ha? Dos ka lang sa kanan niya. Tapos po yung likod.
Apat lang yan! Kaya natin yan!
Tactical timeout yung ginawa doon ni Coach Sandy doon. Pero, kung ikaw nga naman yung attacker, kanina ka pa nasusupalpal, eh ano ba magandang gawin dyan?
Kailangan talaga patuloy lang yung support or coverage nitong floor defense ng Perpetual. And eventually, magagawan din ng play. Kasi doon yung Perpetual nakakapuntos. Pag nagpe-play sila, nalilito nila yung blockers ng FEU.
Tulad nun.
Another block coming from FEU. Si Mitzi and si Chinny naman yon. And may coverage na but hindi na salba ng Perpetual yung defense na yon.
Masasabihin na ibang coaches dyan, pwede mo namang i-drop eh, no? The problem is, may coverage din yun eh. Galing sa depensa, doon naman sa FEU. But that time, Charmaine Ocado, finally, some sigh of relief dahil nalusutan niya sa wakas yung mga blockers ng FEU eh.
Parang you just have to keep trying. And syempre, pag nag-try ka, hindi naman yung blindly trying lang. Dapat meron ding strategy yun or alam mo yun, meron ding direction or
Oh,
intentional.
oh, great read by Jasmine Sapin. And here's Shai Omipon. Naiangat ng FEU. Chin Itagaod, no good. Sapin to Okado. Really tight on that spot. Charmaine Okado will get that point.
Okado has been working for this set for Perpetual. Kahit ang daming supalpal ng block sa kanya, patuloy pa din siya. Iniiba niya yung direction ng mga palo niya at yung pwesto niya. Kasi kahit dito sa open, pumapalo din siya. But we have Chini Tagaod na excited nang matapos tong laban na to.
Tapos may collective reaction pa yung crowd dito sa loob ng Paco Arena. Nung pagkapalo na sabay-sabay, ooh!
Ang bigat kasi ng palo niya and ang swift nung galaw niya
Oo.
inside the court. Yun yung sinasabi ko, para siyang hangin na gumagalaw lang. Nararamdaman mo lang na, ay, puntos na pala.
Atrasel Aldea just getting that one. Great hit that time. Sobrang nipis nung patama niya. And it's Aldea serving. Obaldo. We go to Tagaod again. That swing, Ana. That swing.
Baon niya yung buong Tamaraws dun sa palo na yun.
Again, that swing.
Pumuporsyento na tong si Tin Ubaldo para sure tapos na tong set na to.
Technical timeout tayo. 16-12 FEU. Back at us here inside the Paco Arena, Jay De La Cruz together with Ana Gopico and Sara Asido. 16-12 FEU in set number 3. 2-set to none lead for the Lady Tamaraws. Ana, binibilang ko yung total blocks dito ng FEU. By our count here, 11 block points already for FEU compared to 1 of Perpetual Help.
And that's with Mitzi Panangin's command in front of the net. Lahat ng dinidikitan niyang, kasi poste-poste yung blocking dyan, di ba? So, for a middle blocker, didikitan mo lang yung poste mo. And kita mo talagang saradong-sarado nila yung blocking. Nahihirapan tuloy yung Perpetual maka-atake at makapuntos.
Great approach coming from Shai Omipon. And she gets that one. For Perpetual Help, all hope is not lost. 13 serving, 17 pa lang to. Here's the thing. Both of these teams may laro sa Wednesday. Ang tanong lang dito kung ano paglalaban nila. Battle for third ba or finals ng game 1. Siyempre, ang gusto ng Perpetual Help, sa finals sila. Kalaban nila Benild.
And that would have been an NCAA
showdown.
Oo. Pero syempre, itong FEU hindi naman magpapatalo dahil sila yung representative ng UAAP collegiate teams for this league.
At isa pa, 7-0 kasi ang FEU. Top spot sila dito sa ating elimination round ng Collegiate Challenge, ng B-League Collegiate Challenge.
Hindi po pwede yun.
Oo.
Tamaraws yan. They will take charge.
Again, it's St. Benilde Lady Blazers waiting in the wings. In the finals matchup, best of 3 po yun. Sa battle for third naman, UE ang naghihintay. Ito si Shai Omipon, hindi makapuntos. Jenny Tagaod, ganda ng pwesto. Jercel Petalio.
That was Petalio with a down-the-line attack na hindi na nahabol ng Perpetual.
Last time out for the Lady Altas in this set. Let's listen in.
Wala na naman tayo pagbalikan eh. Kombinasyon mo na naman, bato ka na naman doon, open, quick. Wala na naman kombinasyon eh. Di ba, malalaki nga yan, kailangan may kombinasyon tayo dyan. Di puro open ito, doon ka sa likod, quick tayo. 19-13, habulin natin. Sipagan nyo lang, lalo ikaw sipagan mo. Pasa tayo, set play mo. Kaya pa yan.
Let's go, let's go.
Habul tayo!
So ang hinahanap na lang dito ni Coach Sanderieta, some fight left in this Lady Altas. And balikan lang natin kasi nung pre-game nasabi naman natin, Perpetual Help, if anything, they found the right formula back in game number 1.
Pero parang tingin ko, they haven't played their game during this match. Parang hindi to yung Perpetual na kilala ko. Yung defense nila, alam ko matatag yan eh, yung floor defense. But kung ito ba naman yung attacker mo na we have fight of Bakangke, na parang tinutuldukan lang yung Perpetual, mahihirapan talaga yung floor defense nito ng Lady Altas.
It's like those attacks, it's instilling fear to their opponents eh.
And you expect nothing less from, you know, a lossless team
Oo.
in this V-League.
For Perpetual, Help is just gonna get tougher and tougher right now. They're trailing by 6 and FEU is just 5 points away towards the promised land. Ubaldo back sets Bakangke, blocked by Enrico. Oh, miss set.
Looks like there was a miscommunication with Tin Ubaldo and Cruz. She called for a B, but medyo short yung binigay na quick attack doon. Let's see how they'll be able to fix that miscommunication.
Bawi. Pero may coverage. Isa pa. Naiangat pa rin. Truce ulit ito. Truce ulit yan. Pababawiin yan.
Dahil nagkamali ako sa'yo ng isa, bibigyan kita ng tatlo.
Oh, not 1, but 3. Kaso ang kapal lang. At ta-time out dito si Coach Manolo Refugia. Ayaw niya magpabaya itong mga bataan niya. Pakinggan natin.
Natin, team. Dahan-dahanin lang natin. Okay naman yung receive natin. Yung atake lang natin. Hindi natin kailangan madali. Ha?
Let's go. Let's errors
So,
na tayo.
huwag tayong magsawa. Pasahan ulit natin. Atake ulit. Pamatay lang.
Patapos!
Sinabi naman niya, pamatay momentum lang eh. Pero carry truce pa rin bibigyan niya malamang. Papupuntosin.
Tsaka medyo mahina pa yung pag-mention natin kay Carrie Truce today. So baka ito na yung moment niya sa third set. Minsan talaga yun yung may connection, yung setter tsaka yung middle blocker kasi nakakalimutan bigyan minsan. So ngayon, ayan, babad ka ngayon.
But that is a service error coming from Shai Omipon. So that Truce-Ubaldo connection will have to wait a bit longer.
Sila pa din naman yung nasa harap.
Oo.
So makikita pa natin kung paano makakabawin. We also have Petalio in the first line.
But they go to Enrico. Now they go to Dapol. That one went long. Players claiming from the side of Perpetual there was a touch. Referees said initially point goes to FEU.
A challenge.
It's a challenge yan.
If it's ball in or ball out.
They opted for a ball in, ball out. Actually, dalawang option yon, but the Lady Altas went for a ball in, ball out challenge.
So far, they've had successful challenges in this set.
Nakaisa sila, oo. So pwede pa silang magdalawang challenge dito. So we will check on that back row.
It
Ayan
looks
na.
like
Malayo. It was out. Referee's call is correct.
pag challenge kasi isa lang yung pwede mong itawag na call
Oo.
kung ano yung i-challenge mo, and they could have went for check ball.
That's correct. Ayun, siguradong out yun. 17 serving 22. Perpetual Help trailing by 5. But FEU just 3 points away. Sakto lang yung service. Talking about hard hits. Jercel Petalio hindi magpapahuli.
Nasa gitna ng down the line and cross court defense ng Perpetual. Nagtinginan.
And it's an ace!
Magic bunot itong si Petalio for FEU. Mapa-service or atake, nagko-contribute.
FEU feeling it right now. 7 match points. Dapol, no. FEU for the win. Tagad! Finals ang FEU. The entire Tamaraos community, they're liking what they're seeing right now. Straight sets, FEU winning game number 3, winning the semifinal series, and moving towards the finals. The De La Salle College of St. Benil Lady Blazers waiting in the wings. Ayan ang ating final score. And FEU just in full force, Ano Gupico.
Nakita natin kung gaano ka pulido yung mga galaw nitong FEU. They had like a bit of a setback ng second set because of their defense, but nung third set, nagdikitan din yung score for that third set.
Pero nag-umpisa ang lahat doon sa depensa ng FEU. At itong kasama ni Sara Asido, yung nagpag-umpisa ng lahat na yun. Sige, Sara.
Kasama ko nga ngayon ang ating player of the game mula sa Lady Tamaraos na si Mitzi Panangin. So congratulations, Mitzi. Nasa finals na kayo. Pero ito, Mitzi, napansin namin, iba yung confidence mo all throughout the game. Can you share to us, ano ba yung tumatakbo sa isip mo?
Ano po, gusto ko lang po bumawi. Kasi nung last game po, parang wala po akong laro nun. Tapos, hindi ko po alam kung paano siya ibalik. Pero ngayon po, ginawa ko po yung best ko ngayon para makatulong sa team po. And nagpapasalamat din po ako sa mga coaches po namin kasi hindi po sila sumuko na magturo po sa amin.
And nakita naman talaga namin yun. Talagang nakapag-contribute ka para sa FEU. So ito, sa Wednesday, game 1 na tayo. So ano ba yung i-expect namin from you?
Ano po, gusto ko po na marami po akong blockings, tas sa palo po. Okay lang po sa palo, basta sa blockings lang po. Tsaka sa serve po.
Okay, so eto, Mitzi, baka may mga gusto ka rin batiin dyan, lalo na yung supporters mo.
Gusto ko pong batiin yung pamilya ko sa Cebu, then mga taga-Consolation po. And si Coach Tina po, thank you po kasi kahit wala ka dito, andyan ka pa rin palagi na sumusuporta po sa amin, nanonood po. And si Sir Jimmy po, thank you po.
Thank you and congratulations, Mitzi. Again, that's your player of the game from the Lady Tamaraos, Mitzi Panangin. Now, back to the panel.
Siguradong nagtatatalon yung Tida Salak dun sa living room niya ngayon sa US, no? Because of this FEU victory. Pero,
Mga bata niya to eh.
oo. But imagine, 5 blocks by our count here from Mitzi Panangin, talking about setting up the tone on the defensive end.
And that's just yung pumuntos na blocking. Hindi pa counted dun lahat ng mga blocks na ginawa niya, yung mga attempts na yun. Kasi she was really taking control of the first line of defense. As we were talking about earlier, lahat dinidikitan niya na kapag single block pa siya, talagang she was taking lead.
Oo. And actually, that made life difficult for the attackers of the Lady Altas. Pero, ang Perpetual Health dito, may isa pa silang laban. They'll be vying for a third place. Ang makakaharap lang nila dito, ang UE. They want to ride a different result in that matchup. Siyempre, gusto nila makapagbaon ng mas mataas na pwesto. Pero, ito yung maghaharap sa atin sa finals ng Women's Division is going to be De La Salle College of St. Benil versus the FEU Lady Tamaraws. Game number 1 of that best of 3 final series will happen this Wednesday. Agad-agad! Wag na natin, kaya hindi na pinapatagal yung mga matitinding action dito sa B-League Collegiate Challenge 2023 tulad nito. Susunod naman, game number 3 ng ating Men's Division Semifinals. It's the Green Spikers versus the Blue Eagles. This has been a presentation of Sports Vision Management Group Incorporated. For my partner, Ano Gopico, our courtside reporter, Sara Asido. My name is Jay De La Cruz. You're still watching the B-League Collegiate Challenge 2023.
Volleyball is back dito po sa B-League. Quite a rally we have here between these two lady squads.